best buds, it's Cathy with Cathy's Garden, and I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today we're going to make fabric stamped accents for our junk journals. But first, let's have our shout out to Christy B65, Nancy, Laura, Barbara, Dolores, Heather, and Carrie. I appreciate each and every one of you. All right, what I have here is I have an assortment of my very small stamps. I have some ink. I have some coffee dyed paper. I have a strip of cotton, which is about 3 inches wide. I have my tear ruler, and I have my art glitter glue. Now, let's get started. So I've already cut this into about a 3-inch wide strip. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it again in a smaller strip like this. And then I'm going to fold that in half. And I'm going to cut it once again. So I'm going to end up with 2 pieces. Then what I'd like to do is fray these pieces. So just going to fray the ends, and I will do that, finish doing that in just a second. I'm going to show you what else you're going to need. You're going to need to get a strip of your paper. So I'm going to pull this off here. So I want to start with, I want 4 edges of torn. That's what I want. I want to end up with 4 torn edges. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm just eyeballing it here, probably about this big, and I'm going to just tear it down this way. And then I'm going to tear it right here. I need to cut this off. It does not need to be precise, but your fabric does need to sit inside of it. Okay, so that one will fit inside of there, and this one will fit inside of here. Okay, now I'm going to take a few seconds. I'm going to go ahead and fray the edges here, and then I'll show you what else to do. All right, you guys, I went ahead and I frayed my little rectangles. I also went ahead and coffee dyed the edges of our little rectangle paper. Now you can use different color paper if you want, and you can use different color fabric, but I would suggest that at least the fabric be a solid. This could be a print or have words stamped on it or whatever you choose. So now what I'd like to do is I'd like to bring in my black ink. I'm going to set this aside. My black ink, and I'm going to get my my square, my plexiglass square here, and I am going to select something, one of my stamps that fit nicely onto my fabric. This one fits nicely onto my fabric, and I'm going to load it up with some black ink. Alrighty. And then I'm going to stamp my fabric, just like that. Perfect. Oh my goodness, look how perfect and adorable that is. Absolutely adorable. All right, let's do a different one just to show you. Let's see, one more time. How about this one? This one will work. And I'm just going to, whoops, I got some ink on here. I've got to wipe this off because we don't want to get it on our fabric. And I'm going to just stamp it just like that. Oh, once again, that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, what I'd like to do is bring in my glue. This happens to be art glitter glue, but you can use whatever glue that you choose that works for you. There's a glob, of course, on the end. And I am just going to lightly put some glue on the back of this fabric rectangle. This is such a nice, quick, easy, and simple, but absolutely stunning accent that you can place on a page, on a belly band. You could put it on an envelope. You could do absolutely so much with this. You could treat it like a butterfly or that type of accent when you are decorating a tag or a pocket or a page. And then once you get this part done, you can do so many other things with them. You could put a few pearls in the corner like this. That's really sweet, I think. You could take it to the sewing machine, the sewing machine. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but it's stitched right here. It would have shown up better if I had used dark stitching, but that happens to be cream, and I can see it personally when I look at it, but I don't know if it's coming through very well for you all. Then you could actually get your waxes out, and you could do a wax seal on here. I put a little gold on top of my wax seal. And you could also take your gold and you could edge the outside of your, after you ink it, you could edge the edge you could put the gold on the edge of the rectangle. There is so many things that you could do with these absolutely adorable accents. You guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.